Dear self, when I see who I really am and where I want to be, that's when I'll be able to define what is stopping me from reaching a true potential that resides deep within me. So let's talk about it. Good morning, good morning, good morning, chosen ones, or afternoon, depends on when you see this video. How about let's just say, hi, chosen ones, hi, I'm back. And I do apologize for missing last week. My great auntie passed away and went home to kind of deal with that, go through that, process that. And you guys know I've done an episode my first year dealing with grief and death. So it was kind of hard. And I just took time for self to get through that. But we'll get through that in a minute, my friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, I am Chosen. And this is Beyond Your Reflection, a channel created by me. However, it's designed for you and I collectively to come together to peel back all the ugly layers until we get to what's really beautiful, baby. And it comes from within. So go in there and pull it out, my friends. So pull up a chair to the celebration and let's talk about it. Today, the 5 W's of life. I actually did a different episode my first year, and I kind of rolled it back. They say spin the block, but I did it a little different this time, guys, because if you guys have not seen my 1 minute motivation, those are my shorts that I do. Please go check up on those, friends. I do them for a reason, just to kind of get you through the week, just to kind of motivate you for the day. But again, we're going to talk about the 5 W's. You already know the who, what, when, where, and whys. It's real basic, but is it really? Because when it comes to those topics, those questions, there's a lot of different ways to answer it. And there's a lot of different questions that come with those as well. But the first one is just literally who are you? And do you even know? Have you introduced yourself to yourself? And you guys know, beyond your reflection is literally when you're able to look past the person that you're looking at. The person that probably got morning breath. You ain't even washed your face yet. You're just standing there like, oh, I gotta conquer the day. However, if you're able to look beyond that and see the true beauty in the midst of everything that's going on, it can be what we call the worst day ever. However, if you can look and find the good within that bad, that's how you go beyond the surface. You look past, put it right there. You look past what may be hurting you, what may be affecting you, what could possibly be having you in that state of depression, what can make you sad. Like my aunt, that was something I had to deal with, but I didn't stay in that. Who was I when I pulled up? Yeah, I was a person who's absolutely gonna miss those moments. However, I looked beyond that and I was able to say, hey, she gave us 95 good years. 30 of those were my life. So I'm good now. And I know that she's in a better place. And they always say that. And you guys know me. I told you my wave cycles, my roller coaster effect when it comes to grief is different. Sometimes I'm able to push through. Sometimes I sit there and I'm like, yo, this is different. However, I know that life must go on. So when I say, who are you? Do you even know who this person is? Who are you becoming? Are you still angry, mad, bitter, sad, or whatever it is? Are you still that person, or are you able to push through? Have you found situations and circumstances that you normally would be the one to pop off and be ready to get this party started, and however you sat back and was like, nah, I'm good, y'all go right ahead, y'all? That's the person that you're becoming. That's who you want to be. You want to be that person who's able to rise above. You want to be that person where it is water. It just falls off of you. You're no longer affected by little things. And when I say little things, I mean like even it could be on your job. Hello, pun intended. You know, you cannot control how others are going to act or receive or do whatever, but you can control who you are and how you react to certain situation. And it leads me to the next one. What's stopping you from reaching your true potential? What's stopping you from becoming that person who no longer fuss, cuss, and fight and be ready to tear the club up? Like, what's stopping you? I guarantee you are the person, the who that's in the way, that needs to stop. Move, chick, get out the way. Okay, it's not just a song, it's a reality. And I made a 1 minute about that. Get out of the way. Sometimes step back and just be like, you know what? Nah, I'm good. I normally would. Now, remember how I told you guys the Hulk is my favorite. Now listen, you're not gonna like me when I do get to that point. That's the person that I was. I got her buried and chained in the backyard for a reason. But if that's what you want, and when I give you that energy, do not be mad. However, once again, serenity. If you cannot change how these people on your job, in your life, in your house, if you cannot change who they are, why are you affected? Why are you worrying about it? You know these fool is fool. You know they fool. You know these people are fool. Ain't nothing that you can do about it. So why are you allowing them to take you away from who you are? Ain't no need, baby. Let it go. It's above you or beneath you. You can step on it, walk across it. It's whatever. But let me ask you a question though. Why haven't you started? Why haven't you created the steps to become a better you? Why are you? You can't change the situation that you're in right now. You can't change the household. You can't just up and leave. Maybe you're living with someone, or maybe you're with your parents. You know, you can't just up and leave like you want to. However, you can start creating those things. And you can also visualize it. You know what? When I get up out of here, what I'm not going to do is, when I get up out of here, I'm going to create that moment. Don't worry about it, and don't sit in the situation that's hindering you or that's holding you back. However, create that reality. Oh, when I get out of this job, baby, please know I'm planning on working for myself. So, you know, when I get up out of this household, when I get up out of this relationship, when I get up out of whatever, but you have to do the self-work with yourself first. So when situations like that come against you again, and it's going to happen, baby, it's going to happen. It's only a test. But when those pop quizzes start coming through, you have done so much work on yourself that nothing will stop you. But again, why haven't you started? Why are you sitting there like, you know what? Well, nobody knows. Nobody gonna understand. I ain't got no other choice. Yes, you do. You changed the narrative. Remember, this is your story. So you are creating who you are. And you are not going to allow anything or anyone stop you, including yourself, from getting to where you need to be, because that's going to be able to define the why. Why are you still in that situation? Why are you still getting angry? Why are you still letting it affect you if you're not going to make the proper steps to change that situation? And with that, it comes, where is your faith? if you believe it and speak it and embrace it and know it and believe that it will change, then guess what? You have just activated that mechanism. You have just activated your faith within yourself to let yourself know that this too shall pass. It's going to get better. Because you believe that it is. You're looking beyond the surface. You're looking beyond that job, but you're looking at what your life is supposed to be. How you going to activate your faith? Where will you be when change start to happen? Who will you become once you activate that faith? What's stopping you? Once you realize that you are the reason why, get out of your way. Activate your greatness. Because then once you activate your greatness, that's when you'll be able to start believing that things will and shall and is going to get better. Because you're looking beyond the surface. You're telling yourself, this too shall pass. It's going to get better. I am going to, and you guys know the vision board. Maybe we need to revisit that again. What we're going to do, where we're going to have, where we're going to be, whom we're becoming, what's going to help us get to that level. Why hasn't it happened? Once you're able to identify all those questions, then you'll be able to answer correctly. Well, I am becoming the person that smiles more, the person that's happy about life, the person that's walking in abundance, the person that's always happy because you know that things are going to get better. What is the issue? Is there really a reason for me to be mad? Is there really a reason for me to pop up? Well, what would happen if I do slap this person? Not saying that you're going to, you know what I'm saying? But when you actually step back and you analyze each particular word, that way you'll be able to come up with the actual answer to all the questions. Well, who are you? Who do you want to be? You know how they say don't keep up with the Joneses? No, you don't have to, baby. Keep up with yourself. But who is that person? When you identify who you want you to be, then that's when you'll realize, okay, well, I'm stopping myself. I'm in my way. I need to move different to get different results. Because only you can change the narrative. Remember, you are the author of this story, day one. You're writing how this is supposed to be. So when you realize why things haven't changed, because you are the reason, you are the who that is in your way, then when you realize what it is that you're doing that you need to do differently, that's when you will see the different results. And that's when you will be able to operate and where you're supposed to be. It's been too long. How old are you now? Think about that age. And you're still doing the same thing. You're still stuck in poverty. You still don't have the correct bank account. You still going to the same grocery store. You still doing the same things, but you thinking different results. That's not how this works. You need to operate in exactly the way your thoughts are built. So when you look beyond your reflection, when you say, hey, today, oh, my hair gonna look good if I let it down or if I curl it, then do such thing. Speak it, believe it, embrace it, and watch what happens when you realize who you are, who this person is supposed to be. And when you realize what is stopping you, move that to the side, start operating in the now. Start being that person that you want to be. But that comes with faith. And faith without putting in the works is, you know the scripture. So if you do not do the work, then you can't expect for anything to get done. That's common sense. I shouldn't even have to tell you that. You should know that. But I want you to start with the who. Start with the you. Look in that mirror. Who do you want to be when you glow up? Yeah, I know how I do about that. Who is that person? And then what is stopping you from becoming that person? When you identify what that is, that's when you can activate your faith. Once your faith is activated, it can take you wherever you need to be, wherever you want to go. That's when things will start to happen once you identify who it is that you want to be. Once you start with that person, yourself, once you look in the mirror and have that conversation, once you tell yourself exactly whom it is that you want to be, how do you feel when you walk into a room? When you, let's say, for instance, you know how when people go to church and they feel up and down and the pastor is pointing directly at you and talking about you, that's because you're in line with the Spirit and the Spirit is talking to you. So you know how you have that feeling when someone maybe hugs you or whatever it is that makes you happy just for that moment. You know how you feel? Don't you want to feel like that every day? Or as much as possible? Well, that's who you want to be. The person that's always happy or feel happiness or that walks in abundance or always has and don't have to worry about how we're going to get to the next level. That's what I mean, sweetie. That's a person that you need to become. That's who you create. Once you activate your faith and you realize who you want to be, that's when things will start happening and you get to where you need to be. And you won't let nothing or no one, including yourself, stop you from reaching your true potential. So friends, that's the end of the episode. I hope that it meant something to you. If it did, please hit the like button. That's what it's there for. Also, make sure you hit the bell. That's what it is, friends. If you haven't already pulled up a chair and subscribed to the channel, what's stopping you? You might as well come on in the room, boo, because we do this. This is what I do every single Sunday. I try to come in and motivate you guys to walk in your true potential. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, my friends. Tell a friend to bring a friend and talk to me so that I talk back. That's why they have the comment section. All right, friends. So who are you? What's stopping you? When you activate your faith, you get to where you need to be. That's when you know why and how to get to the next level. All right, friends, I love everything about you, and so should you. Looking forward to seeing you guys next week. Continue to live your blessed life.